Welcome back everybody to Desktop Inventions. Now in the last video we went over 5 unique Nintendo Switch game holders, which I have shown in the background here. If you want to see those in more detail, I'll leave a link to the video in the description down below. So based on the comment section and online forums, I've tallied up the feedback of favorite to least favorite, and those would be the rotating case being number 1, followed by the heart-shaped case number 2, then the GameCube, then the Triforce lockbox, my personal favorite, and then followed by the magazine holder. Not as much love for that guy. So today, since we have a clear winner with the rotating game case, I'd like to go over some short upgrades to this based on some of the comment section below. So let's get to the design. Alright, so let's take a little bit closer look at the rotator design. Pretty simple, it's just 2 parts, this red base and this yellow top piece here. And how it works is the base has a ramp here. So as it rotates, this ramp will push the games up. And in the bottom of the top piece, you can see there's a groove, and here's where all your games would be. So when those two are together and it's rotating, as that goes around, it's going to push the games up accordingly. So, how will we upgrade this, you might ask? One thing about this design, it's great to put on the table in your house and show other people, but it's not so great if somebody tips it over or you want to bring it with to travel somewhere. So, we're going to make a cover on the top that holds these games in place. And for the upgrade now, we have a new base printed here, and I have improved the design of this ramp feature. Before, this ramp was not quite pointing to the center of this, causing some extra friction on the games. Because of that, I added this tape on the edges. Long story short, I fixed the geometry of this ramp, and now you no longer need to add tape on there. So that's a minor improvement. So just take the top off and put it on the new base. Everything works as normal. So now with this upgraded ramp, that's only half of the story. I've also made an upgraded lid that will screw on here. And when that screws on, this opening will align with the ramp. So only the games in this opening will rise up. And to assemble these 2 pieces, I've made a half circle cutout, so these 2 will assemble and the top is aligned. It cannot rotate. So let's get that assembled and see how it looks. Alright, now that that's assembled, you can see the games only pop up in this open area here. So now we can see most of our games are protected, but if I tip this over, we still have a couple games that are going to fall out. So I think there's a couple more steps to do in this upgrade yet, so let's get to that. Alright, today my 3D printer's busy printing some other things, and I don't have the final idea yet for this cap, so we're going to try and design it the old-fashioned way. Some cardboard, hot glue gun, a knife, and we're just going to make some rough prototypes and see what works as a nice cap. Alright, now I'm back and I've got a 3D printed cap. Go ahead and take a look at this. Got a nice knob on the top. In the back I've added this spring feature. And to install this nice cap, we'll take this bottom piece and drop it in this open slot, like so. And then there's this lip on the front that will go under this blue part. So you want to take this cap and slide it back against that spring, and then that will lock in place. So now I've got a nice decorative cap. Nothing can fall out, cannot turn it, so completely locked. Now you can take it and throw it in a bag and take it on the go. And to take the cap out, you're going to grab this knob, push it back against that spring, rotate the front out like so, and then this just pulls out of there. Now you're free to look at your games. Alright, with the new lid and cap in place, The last thing we have to do is cover up this screw on the top. So I've 3D printed a small cap that will just snap in the top here. And we're going to go ahead and get that glued into place. Alright, now we've got this decorative cover for the screw firmly glued in place. Now this is the end of the project upgrade. So I hope everybody's liked how it's turned out with the removable cover, the lock, the spinning function with the cover. This is something you can try yourself and print out at home. It's been a very fun project, so highly recommend it. If you have any ideas how to make this version better, leave a comment as well, and I'll see if I can implement that into the next design revision. With that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Desktop Inventions. And in case anybody's wondering what this funny thing is, this is just a rubber coaster. If I don't have that down, this case tends to spin when I spin it. So I put this rubber coaster here for some more friction. I put the case on there, spins smoothly.